Hey, good morning. I hope it was worth sleeping in the car this night. And also with the mist, it creates an extra layer of separation in this landscape. And now it's gone. I'm too late. This picture really looks dramatic. At first I was using one sleeping bag, but after a few hours I had to put the second one over me because it got a little bit too chilly. But I slept a little bit better than last time when I slept in the car, but I need to improve. This is what I need, a coffee for this morning. Then we can start the day. Got the first composition set. It's still a bit before sunrise. There isn't much light at the moment, but we got some amazing conditions. That's why I came to this place, because it was the only place with some decent conditions to shoot in today. Everywhere else in Belgium it was just overcast and boring light. But here we got some mist. Yoo-hoo! I got my Sigma 18 to 35 millimeters onto my body. First I was thinking I want to shoot the three trees here standing in this landscape with the 50 millimeters, but it was just a little bit too narrow. I couldn't go far away enough to capture the trees in a beautiful place. I'm a little bit closer now with the 35 millimeters. Actually I'm not far enough because the branches of the first tree are touching the other twos, and with the 50 millimeters I was standing a little bit more backwards and the tree was just not touching each other, so that was a little bit better, but it is what it is. And I think I will be cropping a little bit. There's a little bit too much of this foreground in this picture, and now with the mist it's really separating the trees from each other. I'm photographing this picture at f3.5. You know, 2 videos ago I told you don't always have to photograph at f8 to have everything in sharp, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm focusing on the first tree here in the landscape, and then after that tree everything gets just a little bit softer. It's not going to be much, but just enough to stand out from the other trees. And also with the mist it creates an extra layer of separation in this landscape. But I'm already liking this photo a lot because mist is doing so much in pictures. It's like some magic fairy dust that you sprinkle over this picture. It's amazing. I'm shooting the next composition, but super quickly because I wasn't sure if I would shoot this kind of photo, but with the mist it really caught my interest. And normally with man-made objects in the landscape I'm not usually somebody that's going to take the photos super quickly, but now I couldn't let this one go because it really looks super cool with the mist. Then we got a pathway and the opening between the trees that's leading our eye away into the back of this picture. And here on the sides we got some, what are those? I think they're beech trees with the brown leaves on them. And they have a really nice contrast against the mist. This picture really looks dramatic. I don't know how to say it, but I'm glad that I took the pictures. It's simple because it's just the pathway and the opening of the trees leading our eye, and for the rest the mist makes it so dramatic. It makes it like maybe like in a scene out of a scary movie. I don't know, but just a quick shot I hope you like it. I shot it at f8 this time. I want to have a lot of sharpness in this picture. Let's start walking. I don't want to stay at one place too long because I think the mist will go away when the sun is really up, so we have to keep moving. To be honest, I'm starting to lose hope a little bit for this landscape because I've been walking so long and you only can follow the pathway. And okay, it's a nice landscape here, but it's not that I'm on the pathway that I'm seeing a lot of compositions. So I don't really know what to do. I think I'm gonna go for an obvious shot here. It's not I'm excited for, but oh man, I think I just have to take it. I see some birch trees here on the side of this pathway, and the pathway can lead our eye into the composition. I'm gonna take it super quickly and let me know what your thoughts about this is. Again, with the 50mm onto the body, and to be honest, I'm absolutely not excited about this photo, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm using the rule of third. I've placed this birch tree on the right side of the frame on the lines of the rule of third. Then the other birch trees here are our main composition, or the main subject in this picture. And then you got the pathway leading our eye into this picture. The mist is burning off, but I've wasted so much time with the walking and searching for compositions that I don't have the whole day to stay here, so that's too bad. At least we already got one amazing picture, or maybe two, with the pathway and the trees that are splitting up. My main goal was to go for those trees on the horizon, because those trees are the trees from the burnt forest. The trees really look amazing because they've been burned. And I thought with the mist in the landscape and then those trees, it would look very cool, but the mist is already gone, so it's gonna be just a boring overcast photo. But I still have an idea for those trees in my mind. But now I know I have to have way more time in this landscape than just a few hours. All the pathways here are set, so you cannot go off the pathways, and if they see it you will get a fine. And also I don't want to disturb the nature, so it's really cool that they're preserving this domain in nature, but for me it's more difficult to find cool compositions. Maybe I'm not trying hard enough, who knows. Because I'm here in this landscape and I wanted to photograph the burnt forest or the burnt trees in this landscape. I saw an opportunity here. I had just a clear vision without any trees in the way from the burnt forest. But I had to put on my Tamron 7200 on here, and I've been struggling so hard to get one photo. My thought was I'm gonna make a panoramic photo because it's gonna be a bigger file, everything is gonna be much cleaner. I couldn't take any sharp photo with the Tamron, and now I've been trying to just shoot it in portrait orientation, and now after so many attempts, finally when I pushed the shutter button, it finally took a photo. So I'm gonna try to crop it and make it a little bit of a panoramic photo. At least I got my photo of the burnt forest here in the back of this landscape, although it's not the most exciting one, but it's better than having nothing, so staying positive. Got the 50mm onto the body, landscape orientation photo. And I also think I'm gonna take a portrait oriented photo because this scene looks really, it looked really nice. It's over. There was so much mist in this landscape. And now it's gone. It's super fast. I'm too late. I'm too late. I don't know what I have to do now. I saw this opening here in this forest and it looked like a little bit of a pathway into this forest, and with the mist rolling through the forest it looked really nice because we got that separation because of the mist. And now you can see through the forest too, and that's not what I wanted to shoot, and it's actually here that I'm talking about, not there, but here. That's the thing about landscape photography. Sometimes we're just too late to capture that beautiful moment, and yeah, it's okay, it's still a nice picture. I'm gonna shoot it in portrait oriented way, because I think it would be looking nicer, but you know what I said in the last video, I'm trying to shoot a little bit less portrait oriented photos because we're getting used to it from watching on our cell phones, I guess, the portrait oriented ways. So even though I'm gonna take it, I'm using the tree here to have this on our left side of the frame to get a little bit of depth of field in this picture. And on the bottom side you can see here, here we got this beautiful, I don't know how you call it in English, like in Belgium we say a wortel from the tree. And that's our foreground element a little bit in this picture. And we can see, yeah, like a pathway through this forest, and everything looks so green, it's so nice. We got a lot of moss in this forest. We're super close to the highway, so you can hear the trucks and the cars. And I'm using the branches on top to also make, together with the tree trunk, I'm making a frame around this picture. I'm photographing this at f10 to have everything sharp in this picture. And it's at 2.5 seconds, just letting go of my shutter speed, I don't care. And at ISO 100 for this picture. Yeah, and I think it's a nice photo to compensate for the other photos when I thought there was no mist anymore. And also now there's no mist anymore, but there was a few minutes ago there was a lot of mist and it looked so cool. But yeah, it is what it is. It's still a cool picture in the forest here. Here in the forest we still got mist when you are finally at the car. Back in the car, a 2-hour drive home, and I can spend my time with my wife and kids again. And if you're still here, like and subscribe to grow this channel together. Yeah, I'm looking forward to more cool adventures and yeah, spending a lot of years with you guys on the road. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. So here in the front I had my cooling bag with some drinks and food in it. And here in the back we got the sleeping bags and bags of potato chips, some water, and that's where I slept. Next time I have to make space in the trunk of the car, so I can put this seat down and I can put my legs over there, because now it was a little bit too small of a space to stay comfy.